What is up, y'all? Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. What is up? How is everyone tonight? Everybody have a great day? I pretty much had a boring day. I went without internet for 3 friggin' hours today, and wasn't very happy about it because it really put me way behind. But I smell like barbecue right now. I grilled out for supper tonight. So, whoa, Mile High Pleco's in the house with the $50 super chat. Hurry up and start already. I was gonna try to go. Thanks a lot, Mike. I really appreciate that. I was gonna try to go earlier, and yeah, it just didn't happen. So, don't really have anything planned for tonight. So if we get enough people watching tonight, we'll go longer, I guess. All right, let's get in here to the chat and see who all's here. I do have tonight listed as a Q&A, but I don't know. It's Thanksgiving. It's our days off. Yada, yada, yada. Who were you talking to? Who are you talking to? I don't know what you're talking about. Who were you talking to? I just got a text that says, WTF, who were you talking to? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you must be talking about the last text I sent you. It was, okay, I got a funny story to tell you guys. Let's wait. I'll go to the chat here real quick and see who all's here. Red Dirt Cichlids is in the house. 99.9% of all castles in America are located in fish tanks. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? I've never got to go about the junkies. Oh, okay, yeah. I'll tell you here after a while. I've never got to go to another country at all. I've only been in the U.S. And the older and older I get, the more and more I see. And it's like, it would be really cool to travel to the old country. It really would, to see stuff that's like older than anything here, you know? So, John Bedker's in the house. What's up, guys? Chad Krotz is here. Daryl Deemer is in the house. What's up, Daryl? Let's see, who else? Jeff Chambers. Did I already say Jeff Chambers? Can't even remember. No. Jeff Chambers is in the house. Turbofish is here. Gobble, gobble. What's up, Dank? Pete Berlinski, Mary RNH2O, Triple 10 Tanks, Devin Peppers, Mr. B's Fishing Things. What's up, guys? Niall Seaton, Fish Out of Water. What's up, guys? The Loach Guy is here. Island Queen, Keith Boardley, Petsotics, and Mile High Plecos with that $50. Good grief. Oddball Aquatics is here. What's up, people? Happy Turkey Day. What's up, Haley? Let's see, who else? Boom. Let's see here. Mortal Slayer 82 is here. What's up, Kevin? Matthew Moore Cichlids is here. What's up, guys? Let's see here. Ken Amy is here. What's up, Ken? Yeah, I just started like 15 minutes early. Something like that. I started like 4 minutes ago. Select Pet is here. We got a castle here in Kentucky. It was called Castle Post. Dustin has shown it on some of his videos. Cool. Rob Myers is in the house. What's up, Rob? Okay, so we're at the bottom of the chat. I'm going to go ahead and tell this story here. I'm not going to name names, but I was in a group chat today, and someone shared a Joe Rogan Experience cartoon video that was just as funny as could be. And it was this guy telling a story about this one time whenever he got really, really high off of marijuana, and he like started to pass out in a hallway of a hotel room, and it's really funny. It's just so funny how they're telling the story, because they're doing a cartoon to act it all out. And he says that he sat down to get his bearings in this hallway, and he said all he could think about is he could hear a voice saying, "Get up, you junkie," or something like that, with some curse words in it. Well, I'd been texting somebody else that I wouldn't have wanted to send that message to right before that, and I typed it all out and pressed send, and then I realized I sent it to the wrong person. And it wasn't good. It wasn't good. Okay, okay, okay. Gosh, I gotta throw my phone away. And anyhow, that's what that was. It was crazy. It was one of those type of deals where you're like, did I just really send that? I'm like, wow. Anyhow, waiting on 5:30 a.m. New rack and 60-gallon setup going down. Good grief. That's awesome. Science Gal Aquatics is in the house. What's up, Carrie? Nice to see ya. So this is the Fish Fam getting together for a Thanksgiving get-together, huh? Yeah, we don't have to do a Q&A tonight. We can just do one of those hangout streams. People can ask questions if they want to, but... Yep. Did want to talk about something that was really weird that happened to me this week that I've never had happen before. And I thought that I'd found a solution to it, but I don't think that my solution really helped. But that L393 Cheese Creek Pleco video that I did, when I uploaded it like, seems like it was 10 days before it went live. It went live Tuesday morning at 7 a.m. I always am ahead on my videos, like, and what I do is when I go to upload them, I schedule them. So whenever I put them in there, I don't hit public. I click on it and scroll down to schedule, and I hit schedule, and then I go down to the date, and I figure out what day I want to schedule it for and what time I want to schedule it for, and then I go start putting all my other stuff in, my thumbnail and all that kind of stuff. Well, I had it scheduled 10 days before Tuesday. And the thumbnail was in there, everything was fine. But Tuesday morning I noticed real early that the thumbnail was blank. It was like gray with some dots in the middle of it. And I couldn't figure out why. And I asked a bunch of people in the hobby what is going on. Hang on a second, my son just texted me. And this new iPhone, I have to punch in a great big long password. Hang on one second. Ugh. Sorry, guys. My son thinks there's problems with the internet, but I'm streaming with people all over the world, so I know that there's not. So I'm trying to be... He's wanting to unplug our internet box. And I'm like, no, I'm getting ready to go live. We can't do that. So I'm sending him an emphatic text to leave me alone about it. So what was I talking about? Oh, okay, so I noticed early Tuesday morning that the thumbnail was gone. It's a gray box with these little white dots in the middle of it. And I asked around to everybody in the community. No one had it happen to them before. I sent out a lot of messages telling people Happy Thanksgiving today, and my phone has just went off all day because of it. But it's better than not having anybody in your life at all. But anyhow... Whenever I reached out to Jeremy about it, he said, have you Googled to see if there's a fix for it? Well, I Googled it, and there was a YouTube video that showed you how to fix it. Well, I went through that fix, and it didn't fix it. But my video went for 24 hours without the thumbnail on it, and I thought that was pretty cruddy. I mean, the video still did good. I'm going to have to shut my phone off. I guess I am. I have no audio or video. Okay, guys, do I have audio or video? Hello? Do I have audio and video? Because somebody just texted me. I shut my phone off because it's kind of, people are trolling me. Do I have audio or video? I haven't seen very many people talking in a while, so I might not, but nobody said it. Yeah, the thumbnail wasn't actually on the video, though. Like, I had to do some trickery to get that. It's good? Okay, cool. The thumbnail was not on the video until this morning. It was like on my community tab, I had to actually upload the video or the thumbnail, and then I had to type in the URL. Yeah, I know, Rack. It was terrible. It was really aggravating because I was kind of happy with that video, and like that pleco is like pretty rare pleco. They haven't been here for a long time in the U.S. I thought maybe it might get some traction, you know, and then here I don't have a thumbnail for it. But evidently it didn't really hurt me any because I mean the video's still climbing in the views. So, but it was pretty frustrating because YouTube is such a big company. There's not really any recourse. If you send them an email, they don't get back with you really quick and stuff. So, I don't know. It was just kind of frustrating to me. Yo, Mike, your friends are dumb. I had to shut off my phone. The last text I seen was from some guy named Toki Smokey. Do you know him, Mikey? And he said, to troll Jeff, tell him audio and video. You have no audio and video. It's like, what is he even talking about? So it looks like we got some more people rolling in here, guys. Our Aquatics is here. Nice to see you, buddy. Who else slipped in here? Heather Nielsen is here. What's up, Heather? Select Pet has a question. Jeffro, which is better, plecos or puffers? In my opinion, plecos, but I've never kept puffers before. Sunshine Aquatics is here. What up, Uncle Jeffro? What's up, Sunshine? Devin Peppers says, Jeffro, great news. I got 2 tanks from my friend. One is a 10-gallon. Had to clean up with the razor blade, and he also gave me what I think is a 29 or 30-gallon. Awesome. Awesome, 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 man. What nasty thing are you going to eat tonight? I'm on the stream. Yeah, Jeremy, it was like the next day, and Jeremy was like, what? You ate one on your live stream? And I'm like, yeah, you sent me the thumbnail last night and was laughing at me saying it was real funny. I'm like, where have you been for the last 24 hours? Oh, that was kind of funny. That's what Mama always said. Let's see if I missed anybody else up here. Stupid iPhones. Wish I didn't have to leave the chat in order to share. I feel like I missed stuff. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Let's see here. Carbon Really's in the house. What's up, Carbon Really? David Ulrich is here. Let's see. Daryl Deemer's back. I see you and I hear you. Good, good, good. Keith Bordley's in the house. What's up, Keith? Eric Truitt is in the house. What's up, Eric? Tropico is in the house. What's up, Jason? Benoxky Tank is in the house. What's up, Benoxky? Mike Howe is in the house. Yeah, Mikey, now that I see your yo Mike with the middle finger, Mike Howe might have thought that was him. Tampa Tom is here. What's up, Fish Bro? What's up, man? Does somebody see North Bend Wafers somewhere? I see North Bend Wafers in the chat. What's up, Jeremy? Maple Street Aquatics is here. Jeremy from Sergeant Tank is here. He's totally eating another wafer. Oh, wants me to eat a North Bend wafer. Man, them North Bend wafers, they smell like fish, and I'll guarantee you they don't taste good. Those Tetra algae wafers, that wasn't that bad. I mean, honestly, it really wasn't. It wasn't no different than like a cracker or something. That's 4 letters and start. Oh my God, Mike. Did you have a good Thanksgiving? I got up early. I woke up at 6 o'clock this morning. Started sending out some, happy Thanksgiving messages out to a bunch of people. And then got my son up around 8, my youngest son, because he went to his mom's today. And I had to have him there at 9. He got in the shower and got that done. And then somewhere around 10 or 11, I made breakfast for me and my oldest son. We had sausage and pancakes at home. I turned my phone back on and it stream dropped. Whatever. So full of crap. So full of crap. Let's see. Where was I? Oh, made sausage and pancakes for breakfast, and then he left around noon, and I was home alone, and I thought I was going to get a lot of work done on the computer, and my internet dropped for 3 hours. So I went without internet today for 3 hours, and that kind of stunk because I was actually wanting to watch a movie today too. So my afternoon was kind of boring. Did talk a lot to people today, and talked to my mom today, talked to my sister today, talked to a bunch of friends. And then I edited tomorrow's video. It's the first time that I've shot a video and then edited it the next day to upload the next day. I'm usually making videos like a month ahead of time now, but I procrastinated this Pleco versus Thanksgiving video all the way up to the last minute. It just got uploaded to YouTube just about a half hour ago, so it will be out tomorrow morning. Yeah, and then I barbecued hamburgers and hot dogs on the grill and sat down and ate those, and booyah, here we are. Algae wafer can't be worse than Japanese snacks I wound up with. Oh gosh. Craig Hawks says, hey Jeffroz, sorry I'm late. Better late than never, right? Yep, welcome to the live stream, buddy. 25 to you, Jeff. That's like 25 to you. Allison Chains is in the house. What's up, Allison? Yeah, Tetra is junk food, I would say, because it has no flavoring to it whatsoever. And yeah, happy Thanksgiving to you too, Allison. I'll drop a 10 spot for eating a wafer. I don't even have anything in here tonight, really. I've got these Bug Bites Pleco formula. Those are worth like $100 a pellet, I think. Let's see here. I'd like to have all good tested for comments. I'd like to have all good tested for comments. Science Gal Aquatic says organizing fish room cords tonight while listening. Fun. Awesome. Jeff, eat the crumbs that are in your beard. No, that wouldn't be very hard. I did a lot of beard manicuring today. Don't get me started, Mikey. Your wife might get mad. I was early, now I'm late. Happy Thanksgiving to you all. You too, Chad. He's backpedaling. Rob Myers' question of the day: how many wafers can you fit in your mouth? Probably a lot. The problem is they stick to your teeth. I mean, that thing was just jammed down on top of all my teeth. I bet you the whole rest of the stream I was picking it out of my teeth. I'd drop a 20 for a Jeffy live feeding. Well, the only thing I have in here is those Bug Bites. I don't think I have anything else. I got some erythromycin. Should I eat some of that? Let's see here. Go Furious Pete style on them Bug Bites. Yeah, no kidding, right? Gosh. I followed him for a long time. Through his cancer and everything, man. He's really a cool dude. Jamie McDonald is in the house. What's up, Jamie? Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Well, you too, buddy. Welcome to tonight's live stream. Snort it, the erythromycin. Oh man, can you imagine the headlines on the Fish Fam News? Gosh. Niles Seaton is in the house. I got 5 on a Bug Bite feeding. Hang on one second, guys. Dozer's out there whining. I gotta let him in here. Alright, we got Dozer in the house tonight, guys. He was out there. But I shut the door behind him tonight, so there's not going to be any of this, him getting up being naughty. When I'm not in there, he thinks he can be naughty. The way Mikey had to do it the other night is he had to pay before I play. Gobble gobble. I wouldn't be eating black soldier fly larva. No, I wouldn't either. Yep. Tampa Tom says hi, Dozer. Quit snooping. Naughty. Naughty boy. You quit your snooping back there. Bad. He's a good boy. Alright. Let's see here. Mary saying Dozer, $100 for a feeder fish. Oh my gosh, I do have some zebra Daniels in here, but man, them things are fat, and I guarantee you I would need a puke bucket in here, because there would be barbecued hamburger coming out, because I guarantee you those freaking things are as big around as your thumb. Oh, yeah, those zebra Daniels. I would never hear the end of that either. You know what I mean? Like, I raised those things from pride. Black 40 Aqua's in the house. Snorting BB. Oh my god. Mikey just did a super chat. Oh my god. This is crazy. I don't even want to look at it. I'm going to ignore it. We having audio issues, guys. Can you guys not hear me? Can you guys not hear me? Oh my gosh. I'm at the bottom of the chat. Let's see here. Bug bites. Oh my god. Okay, Mile High Plecos. This is turning into a trend. I thought about this the other night after that stream. I'm like, I shouldn't have never ate it, because now, and look at what's happening. Ugh. Okay. Could I feed the bug bite to Dozer for the super chat? First off, thanks for the $50, Mikey. Taking advantage of any black aquatic Black Friday sales. I only have to work in the morning tomorrow. I've got enough work to keep me busy in the morning while the boys are still in bed, and then I'm taking the afternoon off, and I will be doing some shopping. We got a $5 super chat. Let's see. Niles Seaton, bug bite or bust. Well, thanks a lot for the $5 there, Niles. I appreciate it. Dozer wouldn't stabilize. What did Jeremy say? Dozer wouldn't hesitate wanting to eat the eye. He would eat the whole sack. Actually, guys, if you look, let me pull this back up so I can see. If you look back here, right over Dozer's head, there's a little cardboard box flap. Lay down. Lay down. See that cardboard box right there? That's the box that I got all my crystal shrimp stuff in. And there's some Ziploc baggies in there that have shrimp food in it. And evidently when I was gone to Chicago a few weeks ago, my son let the dogs in here and they knocked it over. And one of the bags got nibbled on, and there's some like fish food that got all over in the box. And that's what Dozer keeps sniffing around about. He can smell it. And he will eat 24 hours a day. And I know that I've missed a lot in the chat here, guys, so if you guys had something serious you wanted to talk to me about, just say it again and put at Jeffroz FishKeeping, because I guarantee you I just missed a bunch. Romaine Paul is in the house. What's up, Romaine Paul? Hey, by the way, Romaine Paul, I thought the internet wasn't working. How are you on my live stream if the internet's working? And also, buddy, sorry for getting snippy with you on the text. It's just, we're absolutely not unplugging the Wi-Fi while I'm live streaming. And I don't know how long I'll go, but I love you. I love you. Okay. I thought we were at the bottom of the chat. Okay, that was TMI, Jeffro. Which part? Which part, Jeremy? I don't know. I've said a lot. Bug bites, bug bites, bug bites. Okay. PetSmart has 60-gallon setups for $150 with light and 75-gallon setups for $250 no light. Cool. Eating fish food is serious. Okay. Here is the Blue Ball Bug Bites. I don't know if you guys can see inside the bag there. See that it really does have bug bites in it. Here, actually, I'll get another one. Daryl Deemer with the $20 super chat saying bug bites. I want to get a pretty good size one. Alright, guys. Somebody get a screenshot, too. Hang on a second. I can't find my mouth. Actually, guys, it's not that bad. It's actually better than the wafers. This one's got some flavor in it. All a person would have to do is add a little sugar to it, and that would be a good little snack, actually. It's made in Canada. I didn't even know that. It does have a fishy aftertaste. Yeah, the aftertaste is what's gross. Kid Amy saying gross. Go for it, David Ulrich. Yeah, just get a hold of me, buddy. If you don't have Instagram, you'll have to send me an email. It's not that bad, really, Heather. It's not. It's better than the Pleco wafers, except for this one has a twangy fish aftertaste. You got it, Mary? Well, thanks a lot, guys, for the super chats. That was a lot of fun. Dank saying the fug. He's going to end up on my strange addiction. Yeah, really. I got to have me some of those bug bites. Got any of those bug bites? Now, Seaton says, Jeffro, you the man. Pour them in a bowl like cereal. Yeah, if you ate a bunch of them, it would be gross because a bunch of them and that fishy aftertaste. I'm getting text messages from numbers I don't have in my phone book. Stream drop. No, it didn't, Dank. That's so yesterday. Okay, so my text to my son when he said, how long is tonight's stream? And then I sent him a snippy text back. Look at what his response was. Okay. Oh man, that's a good one. Yeah, that one won't work, Mary. You got to have it whenever my hand's up to my mouth. I can get it on replay or something. Read the ingredients now. Yeah, no kidding, right? That's a good idea, Daryl. Mealworms would be a good one. Oh my God. Those big fat super ones, you know? Oh my God, Jason, that would be gross. The only problem with reading the ingredients is I'm half blind and these are small. Dried black spider fly larva. 1999 super chat from Chad Crotts saying brands are going to be knocking your door down for reviews. It'd be good to say, I knew you before you were the big dog. Oh, that's a good one, Chad. Okay. I wish I had some reading glasses in here. Hey, what are you doing? Lay down. Lay down. Good boy. I bet you Dane got it. I got sidetracked at work and freaking missed it. Mikey, you paid $100 in super chats and you didn't even get to see it live. Gosh, that's crazy. Yep, Dane got it. Dane got a perfect one. See, that's what you do, Mary. You get it whenever they're holding it right to their mouth, you know? Here, I'll show you the difference. Since you guys think you're so smart texting me, look at Mary's screenshot of me for a thumbnail for me eating blue ball bug bites. That's Mary's idea of the thumbnail. Sorry, Mary. Sergeant Tank with the $10 super chat. That was weak. Oh, no. He's acting like that's like a challenge type thing. What was I supposed to eat? A handful of them? I tried. You just moved your hand. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Mary. I was giving you a hard time there, wasn't I? Select Pet wants a do. Oh, Mile High wants a do-over. Okay, since they weren't that bad, and everybody loaded a bunch of money on it. Good grief. Holy cow. This time, I'll do like, man, that fishy aftertaste though. Ugh. Dozer's blacked out. All right. There is 3 blue ball bug bites. You guys can see them in my fingers. Eat a live handler tank. That fishy flavor. Ah. Yeah, that time was gross. So have you guys ever been to those lakes? Those lakes where they've got the little glass, you put quarters in it and turn the crank and then it pops out a bunch of food. You know that smell? That real catfish flavor? That's what it tastes like. Jeff eats a bug bite and goes back for more. Yep. My Thanksgiving dinner was blue ball bug bites. When the end of the world comes, I'll be ready. I've got lots of food laying around. Jeffroz versus fish food. Jeff from Valley Fish is in the house. What's up, buddy? He says gross. It is a gross aftertaste. When you're eating it, oh, the burps are gross too. Niall Seaton says he's addicted. Someone needs to do an intervention. Fear Factor 2018. Yep. I just posted it to Instagram. Thanks, Jason. Nice. Cry about it? Whatever, Tank. I didn't think I was crying about it. Forgive me for what I'm about to do, Jeff. Uh-oh. Oh. The Rapashi, I would probably draw the line on Rapashi, John, especially that Soylent Green. That stuff stinks so bad. I guarantee you Rapashi tastes like crap. My plecos were like trying to get that out of their mouth last night. Chad says, not sure I want to feed bug bites now. Fish can't use finger to scrape it out. Yeah, really. When I ate the first one, it wasn't that bad. It crumbled right over the teeth and back, and it was a great swallowing experience. But when I ate 3 at once, it got all jammed into my teeth. Raccoon Creek Aquatics is in the house. What's up, Raccoon Creek? Welcome to the live stream. Mary. Oh, that was a good one, actually, Mary. Yeah, would get the... Yeah, no doubt, right? Salmon. Salmon wouldn't be bad, John. Ping Ping just sent a photo. Mr. Ping Ping. Oh, that's nasty. Ken Amy looks sick. Valley Fish said should chase it with some Prime. Oh my God. Prime would be bad. Bug bites, a great swallowing experience. Yeah, I did go a little too far there. Maybe bug bites have hallucinants in it, and that's why I'm talking out of my head or something. But yeah, chasing it with some Prime, oh my gosh. I can only imagine what Prime smells like going in. Imagine what Prime smells like going out. Yeah, Benjamin, it did. It got jammed right on the top of my molars. What is up, Blue? Bug bites and dip, Thanksgiving dinner of champions. Yeah, really. And chasing it down with the Bush latte. Oh. Well, we should have waited on that one because now there's no place else to go but down on this stream. What's up, Dozer? He's gave up on me already. He's like, I'm tired, Dad. Friday Fish Facts is here. What's up, Ron? Happy Thanksgiving to my American friends. Not Mile High Plecos, though. Yep. Ron's upset because Mikey won't ship to Canada, I think, is what the deal is. A lot of it would be really it would be really sucky. We have it made here in the U.S. We really do. John Becker, if you really do trip from bug bites, we can corner the market. Yeah, no kidding, man. No kidding. Devin Pepper says, what did you do for Pleco versus Food for Thanksgiving? Did you use my idea, or is that one coming later? Well, I did not use your idea, but you will have to wait until tomorrow. All I can tell you is the name of the video is Pleco versus Thanksgiving Dinner. Dozer's waiting for Saturday too. Yeah. I didn't do Thanksgiving dinners today because whenever it's my ex-wife's holiday for my son, he goes at 9 o'clock in the morning and comes home at 7 o'clock at night, so there's no way to really do a dinner. My oldest daughter is coming in this weekend from Nebraska, and then my second to the oldest daughter, all my kids are going to be here Saturday. We're going to do a lunch Saturday, and right now what I'm doing on the menu, I don't know if I'm going to do turkey or ham, one of those. Then I'm going to do some hot rolls. I'm going to do cheesy potatoes, like a cheesy hash brown or something like that, you know. I'm going to do Paula Deen's cream corn casserole because I'm in love with that. It's got like a whole stick of butter in it. Then I'm going to do green bean casserole. Then I'm going to do, what was the other thing I was going to do? I got it all wrote down somewhere. Potato casserole, green bean casserole, cream corn casserole, hot rolls, ham or turkey. But there's like a fourth casserole thing that I was going to do. I can't remember. Do both. Yeah, I know, right? Hit Jeff with your thumb. Just make sure it's the right way. Yeah, bloodworms are really, I will probably never do bloodworms. They would be gross with every bite. It would just mash blood all over in your mouth and rotten stinky blood. Select Pet says, what other fish foods you got around to eat? Anything frozen? Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I'm going backwards in the chat. That's probably not a good idea. Warning at my high plecos, all emojis. Yeah, no kidding, right? Garlic bread with cheese. Garlic bread with cheese is good. For a second, I thought you were saying what you were going to feed the plecos. Yeah, no kidding, right? Oh, food in casserole form is my favorite. Yeah, I know. There's so many good ones out there too. Like my sister makes a broccoli casserole that's got rice in it, cheese whiz, broccoli, and then another type of cheese over the top of it. And when you bake it, it just is mouth-watering. It is so good. I need to get a pie too. Need to get a couple of pies. Get like a pumpkin pie and a pecan pie. I love pecan pies. Mount Thanksgiving dinner was a gas station pizza. Yeah, I had pancakes for breakfast and then barbecued hamburgers on the grill for supper and hot dogs. That's what I ate today. I think I ate a fudge round today too. That was my pie. Lay down. Don't make me come over there. Dozer got a bath today and Mia got a bath today. They both were stinky. Weren't you, Dozer? You stinky? Was you stinky? He's looking at me like, you know I don't know English, right? Ugh. Let's see here. No, he's up in Wyoming, and I don't think they got Casey's up in Wyoming, AJ. Me too, with lots of cheese on casserole, yeah. Definitely. The potato casserole that I do, you put like chunks of butter all over in a pan, a casserole dish or whatever, And then you put, like, you can get the frozen kind. You can get the shredded or the cubed um, hash browns. And then over the top of that, you chunk up Velveeta cheese. Well, wait a second. Before you chunk up the Velveeta cheese, you got to pour, it's either cream of mushroom soup or cream of chicken soup. I think you can do either. You pour that over the top, and then you chunk up Velveeta cheese all over the top of that, and then you bake it in the oven for like 45 minutes or so, and then you get like some not frosted flakes, because that wouldn't be good, corn flakes, and put over the top of it, and then you bake it in the oven a little bit more, and that stuff is really good. Dank says, I want to try that spot with the cheese curd burgers. Those burgers are so good. They use like real beef, and they make their patties there. And then, like, instead of fries, you can get fried cheese curds. We've got a place that's about 45 minutes from me that makes homemade cheese, and they make these things called cheese curds, and they're a little white type of cheese, and when you chew them, they squeak on your teeth. They're so good. But a lot of places around the state batter them and deep fry them. So, like, you'll stop at a gas station, they have fried cheese curds there, and they're so good. Oh my gosh. Select Pet says, you ate a bug bite for Thanksgiving. You know you have to outdo it for Christmas and definitely New Year's. Yeah, the New Year's one's going to be wild. What I need to do is have like an all-star lineup or something. Try to get a bunch of people lined up to come on the live stream with me. That's what I need to try to get to do. Because, you know, on New Year's, they're going to be like, maybe a lot of them could be possibly a little tipsy or something because of the New Year. Devin Pepper says, Jeffro, what would you advise doing in the 30-gallon? I want to use it to raise baby pleco fry. When my plecos for Mile High mature, I'm just hoping I don't get all females. If that's really all you're using it for, I would probably just keep it bare bottom. Because, or you could do a sand bottom, like pool filter sand or something like that. Because if you're using it for a grow out, I learned in this tank up here, I put a lot of wood and all kinds of different crud in there. And I have to pretty much strip that tank down every time somebody buys some super reds from me to just catch them. Because they go in there and they just get hidden, man. And it's bad enough that they go hide behind it's bad enough in a bare bottom tank having to mess around with the sponge filter and getting it all out of the way, blah, 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 to catch them. But then when you got to mess around with wood and all that kind of stuff. So grow out tanks are better to just be kind of as bare as possible. Yep, the squeaky cheese. Corn flakes. Tampa Tom says, making a plate of leftovers. Thanks. Jeff Chambers says, cheese curd was my nickname in high school. Oh, that's funny. That is funny. Dilly dilly. Let's see. Jeremy H says, howdy everyone. What's up, Jeremy? Mod stream? Yeah. It says we got 42 people here. I don't think I got 42 mods. Probably got some lurkers. Have Mile High plecos on New Year's, and he eats what you eat. Bug bites, algae wafers, bloodworms, etc. Show them to the wine cellar. Show them to the wine cellar. I don't get it, John. Yeah, if I bit down into a semi thawed out bloodworm packet, oh, I guarantee you cheeseburger would be shooting out of my nose. Because you know me, I need for free and free only. Santa's bringing you a dog turd day. I have the world's weakest stomach, yeah. Let's see here. We have a word for that in Spanish, Mile High. It's called panacha. Check your lurk list. Yeah, no kidding. I don't know that I have a lurk list, actually. Fish Tropic. If I do, let me know. Because I did not know if I do have one. Do you have a lurk list? where you can see who all's here. Because when I'm trying to figure out if Dank is here or not, people will ask for Dank every once in a while, and he's not been in the chat for a while. And the only way I can find out is if I type @ and then start typing his name, and it will show that he's just lurking or whatever. You know, he's probably doing something in the fish room. The only reason why I asked Jason though is because I have been on streams before where it's like they pulled up a thing and they read everybody that was there. You know what I mean? You can get TB from bloodworms. Oh, I would say you could get all kinds of things from bloodworms, John. Devin Pepper says, Jeffro, in the 30-gallon, I was thinking of doing a guppies and shrimp with them and doing just plants like Java fern or wood and anubias and buse on a bare bottom. Yeah, I don't know then about having plecos in there, because every time you go to catch them, you'll have to get all that stuff out of there. That's the only problem, because if you don't, you will fight plecos for like an hour and a half. Yeah. So, and I'm going to have a real tough time because tomorrow night I've got to pull 4 long fin albinos out of here and 4 short fin albinos out of here. And I got to find them all where they're around an inch long. They're already sold and paid for and everything. And I got to get those out of there and start conditioning them. Jeremy says, think of the views you would get from eating bloodworms though. Might be worth it. Maybe if I could cook them or something like that with some seasoning, salt and pepper. And Candy says, we just got done with dinner. I hear you ate bug bites. I missed it. Redo. I already did redo it. So what the deal was is Mikey started dropping big bomb super chats saying, eat some bug bites or eat some food. And I'm like, dummy. I'm like, the only thing I got here is some blue ball bug bites. And then he dropped another one, and it's like, oh my gosh. He left and missed it. So then he comes back and he's like, I missed it. And everybody started giving me a hard time, and then everybody else started super chatting, so I had to do it again. And the second time I ate 3. And it does, I've still got a fishy taste in my mouth. Tastes like, kind of like a rotten can of tuna, actually, after it really sets in, and then the burps. Ugh. Film the fish removal could be funny. Yeah, it's comical. It'd be a whole lot of me cussing at the plecos, usually. Hi everyone, Jeff, I missed it. Please? No, it's so gross. I already did it twice, and it is gross. The first time wasn't too bad, because there was 1, but then there was an aftertaste, even with just the 1. But then the second time I did it, there was 3, and it got jammed up in all my teeth, and like it stayed in my mouth for a long time. Yeah, it wasn't very good. Rotten can of tuna would be disgusting. Oh my gosh. A bloodworm booger. Ugh. Gross. That would be gross. What up, Dozy? Dozy. I'll get Dozer to eat one. You want to come here and eat a bug bite? Come here, Dozy. You hungry? His tail's wagging. Come here, Dozy. You hungry? Come here, baby. You hungry? I'll have to point the camera down so you guys can see it. Dozy, come here. Come here, baby. Come here, bad boy. Oh my gosh. Come here, buddy. Come on. You guys can see it, right? Come on, Dozy. Oh, you dropped it. Dipstick. Man, that light's bright. I gotta get my diffuser thing back up here, guys. Good grief. Okay. Did you get it? No. How about I eat one that was in Dozer's mouth? You're done eating. Come here, boy. I did one of those things like what you do to bulldogs where you tuck the M&Ms up in their jowls and then they sit around for like a couple of hours going like this, and then the chocolate's like getting down in their mouth. You don't do too many because a lot of chocolate can hurt dogs, but a couple of M&Ms, one in each cheek, doesn't hurt them. And I just now did that to Dozer. I tucked it up in his jowl. Okay. Mortal Slayer 82 says, Jeffro, how many Zebra Daniel babies did you end up getting this far? Well, I probably got like 25 Zebra Daniels, and then I had another spawn, but they didn't make it. Like 10 of them made it, but they didn't survive. I didn't do Infusoria that time, so that's probably the difference, because I thought that I could do vinegar eels because they were smaller, but they have to have Infusoria. But I did get longfin leopard Danio spawn, and there's probably 30 of those. So yeah, even Dozer won't eat it, but Jeff will. I'll have to look back on the video because you can see Dozer open his mouth, but then he drops it right off the end of his mouth. But he's really weird about me feeding him anyhow. I don't know what it is. It's very hot in this room since I had to shut that door. The furnace is just blowing right on me. Cussing at the plecos, LOL. The more you try something, you'll learn to like it. Yeah, whatever. I would have to do it for a long time. On New Year's, all mods eat a wafer. Yeah, no kidding. That's dang right. Michigan Aquatics is in the house. What's up, new sub? Well, welcome to the channel, buddy. I do these live streams 3 nights a week. This one is usually a Q&A, but since it's Thanksgiving, I had it listed on the thumbnail as my normal thumbnail. Since it's Thanksgiving, we're just hanging out. But on Monday nights, I do a live stream that I actually change all the water in all the aquariums in here. I think I've got 12 or 13 aquariums in this room right here, and I change all the water in all these aquariums, and it ends up being a lot of fun. Actually, there's a lot of people that show up to that one. And then this one is on Thursday nights. It's Q&A. You know, half of the stream is like hang out, and then the rest is like people really do ask questions. And then on Saturday nights, usually is the night where I go long because not a whole lot of people go live on Saturday nights, and we just hang out on Saturday nights. So happy Thanksgiving to you too, and welcome to the channel. I also upload videos twice a week, you know, as well. So yeah, so welcome. I got some buddies in the hobby that are up in Michigan. I actually went to Michigan this summer. I live in Iowa, and I went to Michigan up around the Grand Rapids area this summer, and checked out some different fish stores and stuff. Gone Mad is in the house. What's up, buddy? Did you have a good Thanksgiving? Let's see here. Boo, 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 boo. Do, do, do. Candy Overalls is linking my Teespring store, and also, guys, the new logo. I will be putting that on some shirts. I love that new logo. I sent it to Jimmy because Ken Amy, if he's still here in the chat, he's the one that made it for me. And whenever I got it, I sent it to my son. He downloaded it onto an app to make it transparent, and then he sent it back to me, and I uploaded it. And I went to Teespring, and it was saying that it wasn't a good enough image. It wasn't a strong enough image. But in their defense, I did have it blown way up. I had it mega big because I wanted it kind of mega big on the sweatshirt. But I think if I went back there and put it a little smaller, it'd be okay. But anyhow, Jimmy said that he could vectorize it for me, but I sent it to him, and he said it was masked and vectorized still, even though my son had altered it a little bit. So Ken is asking in the chat right now, did you figure out the Teespring? I haven't went back with it again yet. I love the one with the white beard, but I don't think I want to use that one. I do like it. It's cool. It's different. I'll use it on things in the future. I'll save it and everything. I love it. But I like the one where the beard is black. You know, the original one and the first one that you made. So I'm going to go ahead and use it. I'll go back to Teespring. I was going to try to get that done today, but I went without internet for 3 hours today, and it was really aggravating. But I will get that taken care of as soon as possible. I think all it basically is I think I just need to make the logo a little smaller. I think I had it stretched out to where it was like messing up the pixels or something. Palmer Aquatics is in the house. What's up, buddy? Matt's Monster Fish is here. I ate way too much food today. Well, I just got done eating some bug bites, guys. I got like, well, let's just read it here. I got a $50 super chat from Mile High Plecos. Hurry up and start already. Then I got a $50 super chat from Mile High Plecos that he wanted me to eat some bug bites. Then I got a $5 super chat from Niles eating bug bites. Daryl Deemer with the $20 super chat, bug bites. Chad Krotz with the $20 super chat. Brands are going to be knocking your door down for reviews. It'd be good to say I knew you before you were big, dog. And then Sergeant Tank says that was weak. Well, after that, Mikey comes back to the chat. And granted, Mikey is Mile High Plecos, and he had just gave me $100 worth of super chats. And he says that he had to go away from the stream and he missed it. So then I ate 3 more Blue Ball bug bites. So now we're at the point though, the late people, you want to watch that, you got to go back and watch it. I ain't doing it again. Ay, ay, ay. It leaves a real bad fishy taste in your mouth. Real bad. Did you go to Pros Pets in Lansing? No, I went to I think it was Watercolors Aquarium Studio or something like that's what they call it. It's pretty close to I think it's in downtown Grand Rapids. And then I went to the vice president of the fish club that's there in Grand Rapids, Chris Carpenter. I went to his house and got to tour his fish room. He's got a lot of shell dwellers and Lake Tanganyikan fish down there in his basement. It was awesome. Then I went to Jeremy from Sergeant Tank Pets and spent the whole day with him and did a live stream from his house and did a tour of his fish room and stuff. So that's what I was doing out in Michigan. Ken says I sent you other versions on Wednesday. I only seen the one with the white beard, so maybe I just need to go back to that email on my computer because the iPhone, it keeps on showing all of our emails that we've ever sent. So I will actually put a reminder to work on that. Where is it? Okay. No, that's not the right one. Go read Ken's email. What time is it now? 8:47. Okay. Let's see here. Priscilla MK Art is in the house. What's up, Priscilla? I just got out of Walmart. Horrible. Annie Confetti's here. What's up, Annie? Wait, Palmer is here. We got all the fish celebs here. Yeah, no kidding, right? Let's see here. Jeff, that guy doesn't like me. LOL. Which guy, Palmer? Which guy? Chris Carpenter? Is that what you're talking about? Lisa C is here. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Lisa. Rack from River Life is in the house. What's up, Rack? How much will cost for Annie Confetti? Okay. You ate bug bites? Yuck. Yeah, Jeremy, I did. The first one wasn't too bad. Actually, the flavoring on the first one was not bad at all. But it's the aftertaste that gets you. But then when I ate 3 at the same time, the aftertaste just kicked in immediately. And it was pretty fishy and gross. Dog bones. How much for dog bones? Oh, God. I got you gone, man. River Life says FY Turbofish is 1 away from 300. Awesome. That is cool. Priscilla sent me a message this morning and said that she was like 40 away from 1,000 Instagram followers. So I put that up on the community tab today. I haven't looked at it since, but if you guys aren't following Priscilla, she has awesome art you know, fish art and stuff, like really awesome art. She's working on this. I'm pretty sure it's a beta right now. That's just amazing. Michigan Aquatic says you need to see Priya. I think it's Prius Pets. It's awesome, and that's in Lansing. I think you said. I love those nice pet stores. I went to a really nice one up around Chicago area. I can't ever remember the name. Okay, be right back. Thanks, Candy. Huge splash. Whoa, huge splash. David Gilkison said, how long has this been going? I went at like 7:45 till 8, so a little over an hour. Just a few minutes over an hour. 8 o'clock Central is my normal time that I go live on Thursday nights. And I don't think KG Tropicals went live tonight, so I contemplated going live an hour earlier, but I just wasn't able to get it done. I was talking about the logo guy I messaged you about. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yep. Ken, if you're still in the chat, this Palmer Aquatics reached out to me today and said, who did your logo? It's freaking awesome. So that's what he's talking about. I thought you were talking about somebody else. Okay. Tiskin is in the house. What's up, Tiskin? Nice to see ya. Cyclic King Aquatics is here. Dang, Jeff, you got a commercial to watch now? You're up there. LOL. Yeah, I know. I can't even remember when I hit 1,000. Because I'm almost to 1,600 now, but I can't remember. I think I hit 1,000 right before I went to Jeremy's in August. I'm pretty sure. I went to Jeremy's like that first or second week in August, I'm pretty sure. John Bedker said, do you ever consider Pleco versus Oyster? But you may need high pan sisters for that. Yeah, that's what I have plans for in the future, is to do some high pan sisters to where I could do some meat stuff, you know? Like today I could have probably done a turkey leg. And honestly, I almost gave up, guys, and did a turkey leg. I almost went and just bought a great big giant turkey leg and just rubbed some rapaccio on it and put it in there and just was like, screw it. But I didn't. I came up with a great idea at the last minute. It's unusual, and it turned out to be a pretty good video. I watched it a little bit ago, all the way through, after everything was done editing, and I think it turned out pretty good. So, excuse me. I know I'm missing a lot of chat. We only have 51 people in here, though, so I shouldn't be having this much of a problem. Gone Mad says, who wants to come over and play? Find the 2 pea puffers and the heavily planted 120. Sounds like a fun little game. I have that same game that I got to play tomorrow night with some plecos. What are you doing? What are you doing? Did you eat it? He ate it, guys. It's gone. Alrighty. Palmer Aquatics, you gonna do something? I'd be happy to help if I can. Alrighty, that's cool. Do you cuss your puffers like Jeffro cusses his plecos? Man, it gets so aggravating though, because you can actually see those plecos turning their eyes and looking at you, and you go like this, and you have anything in your hand that looks like a net, and they're like, you know, you shut out all the lights and you come sneaking in and do one of these things and come down around some guppy grass, and then they're gone. Let's see here. Candy Overhauls, welcome back. Jeffroz ate more bug bites. No, I did not. I did not, Candy. I did not. What is up, Susie? Susie from Q Aquatics is in the house. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Susie. Hopefully you had a really good day. Yeah. Yeah, she was listening. Ha ha ha, Rack. Got him. Got him. All right, we're at the bottom of the chat. It says we got 55 people watching. I do have a poll going tonight, guys. So my poll is, what tank should I live stream from Friday night? Tomorrow night, I'm not promising, but I'm planning on doing another one of those live streams from my cell phone, and I got 4 choices on there. Should I go live from a shrimp tank? Should I go live from a pleco tank? Should I go live from a live bear tank or a planted tank? You guys vote. The one that wins, that's what I'll do. On those live streams, I think the biggest reason why it did so good and it didn't do a whole lot of buffering is because I had it on a tripod the whole time, and I would click on it and show me for a few seconds, and then I would click on it and show the tank for a few seconds. And every time a camera moves on a mobile live stream with the phone, those pixels have to keep changing and shifting and stuff. So I think that's a lot of the reason why they buffer. But I'm planning on doing a mobile live stream tomorrow night. I've got 4 more that I need to do, so might as well get another one knocked out and hang out with you guys tomorrow night on like a surprise type deal. But I want you guys to vote. Everybody that's here, just click on the information icon on your screen and vote for me. Try and figure out where I want to live stream tomorrow night. Okay. David Gilkison, Jeffro, I missed it. Will you eat some more for me, please? I think you were here. I'm pretty sure you were here. And if you did miss it, I did it twice because people missed it. So you'll have to go back and watch it on the replay. And then make sure and get your post notifications set. Ding that notification bell. The notification gang. The gang. Q Aquatic says, hey to all, very thankful for all of you. Had a great day. We're very thankful for you too, Susie. Really nice to have someone super positive out there in the hobby. And yeah, I hope you had a really good day. I don't want to catch. What are you doing? You're going to end up in trouble, mister. That is daddy's. I guarantee you to get him to stop sniffing at that prime, put a little on his nose. That'd keep him. Leave it alone. Okay. Oh, I don't want to catch them, just find them. Kind of like Where's Waldo? Yeah, I know. I've got some shrimp that way too. Blue says, so they're really conditioned to nets? I don't know what you're talking about there, Blue. Michigan Aquatics, I'm back. What did I miss? Not much. He ate bug bites. Gross. Yeah, what's up, Reels? Nice to see ya. Snake with Braces is here. Hey, Jeffro, how are you? I'm doing really good. Had a pretty chill day. Wouldn't really necessarily have to work tomorrow if I don't want to. Actually, I was going to look and see what my schedule was like Monday, because if my schedule is light Monday, I really don't have to do much tomorrow except for make sure and answer phones and email and blah, blah, blah. I don't really have nothing going Monday, so the things that I'm going to do in the morning, I can do Monday. I make my own schedule for work, so. Candy Overall says, which one is the best, Jeff? So far, and the food that I have tasted, I would say the best for not being gross would probably be the algae wafers from Tetra, but they have no flavor at all. The flavor was good until the aftertaste. The aftertaste is a real twangy, fishy flavor. So these would probably be better, but for your fish, because they've actually got flavor. You know, there's stuff that's real in it, like the Tetra. I don't know. I don't want to say that there isn't because I haven't read the ingredients, but the first thing on here says dried black spider fly larvae. That's the first ingredient in these. So I ate spider larvae. Go live from the Pleco tank. Cichlid King Aquatics is a very smart person. Go live from a Pleco tank. I think it'd be really cool to go live from my L183 tank and then dig around and try to get some L183s out and get them in like a little specimen container. And because I need to mess around with those guys and figure out what I've got. I've had them since like February, and they're super, super nocturnal. I wait to feed them until it's dark because they won't come out. And then you wait about 10 minutes and you go in there with the flashlight and all of them are out, but then they all scatter. You know, it's a heavily planted, a bunch of great big giant pieces of opani that they can get under. You know, I mean, they're just super nocturnal, so I really need to get a look at them. Yeah. Gone Mad says, I'm thankful for good friends. I sure am too. Today was a great day. I probably talked out there in the fish community. I probably talked to a couple hundred people today. I just felt I didn't have much going on, so I just sent a bunch of people that I know happy Thanksgiving messages, and it was really good. Everyone got back with me except for, I don't know if she's still in here, Candy Overalls. I sent a message to her and she snobbed me. She didn't get back with me, so I don't know if she's still in the chat, but I feel bad. I don't know what I did to make her mad. I'm kidding. She did get back with me. Candy says, I meant which tank is better, my blonde friend. I'm sitting here talking about aftertaste and everything. Okay, out of the choices, a shrimp tank, a pleco tank, a live bear tank, a planted tank. Well, this tank up here, this low boy, it would be really cool because there's a lot going on in it. And there's those special endlers that I've been talking about. So if I went live from that tank, you guys would be able to see those special endlers. This is a pleco tank up here, but I've got some special endlers that I've been talking about that I want to make a video about, but I haven't ever done it yet. So you guys would be able to see those endlers, and those are freaking awesome. You get to see how big the baby plecos are now. There's like 300 to 400 baby plecos in there. And then the Cheese Creek plecos to the video that was out Tuesday, the male and the female, they're in there, and we could mess around with those too. So that would be a really good one. But I'm a pleco fanatic. And then the shrimp tanks, you know, we could do it from like the 3 little shrimp tanks that are out in the dining room in there. One of them's a black rose, fantasy blue dreams, and then a cherry shrimp tank, and we can just talk about cherry shrimp. We can do that. I would say the pleco tank. That would be the one that I would probably go from, probably. That one could make an hour live stream easy. Yeah, Candy did answer me right away. I was just teasing. D from Down the Wormhole is in the house. What is up, D? Nice to see you. Hopefully you had a great week. You probably didn't get today off, though, because I think you live in Canada, so you didn't get to celebrate Thanksgiving. Lisa C says, try holding the Mopani wood out of the water above a tub. After a minute or two, bristle nose will drop off. Yep. A lot of times they'll drop off right when they feel the water leave, but there are some that stay up in there. Oh, Priscilla says, was driving. Sorry, what happened? Can you please repeat everything again? Whatever. Not gonna happen. It cost Mikey a lot of money to get me to do that. David Gilkison said, is USPS working tomorrow? My aquarium co-op package was supposed to come yesterday, but didn't. I hope it'll be here tomorrow. I am thinking that it should be. I don't think that they take off 2 days for the Thanksgiving holiday, so I would say they will be back at it. Palmer Aquatic says, what's the highest quality you stream in, Jeff? Probably whatever it's doing right now, bud. I don't know. Let's see, what is it right now? Ooh. I think it was actually streaming in 480. Right now it's 720. My camera is supposed to do 1080, but this camera sucks. It's a Logitech cheapo $70 one. I've got some things that I'm working on right now to use my Canon 80D. I got a battery that you can plug into the wall and plug into it and keep battery going nonstop. I need to get the Elgato Cam Link I got to get that. I got to get a HDMI cable, and then I was looking at. I want to get a wide angle lens for it because I don't have a wide angle lens. Mine's only an 18 millimeter, and I'd really like to get back into like the 13 millimeter frame. Um, so I get those things. That's probably what I'll get myself for Christmas if I don't find any of the Alto Lamprologus dwarf Zumbas. If I find some of those, that's what I'm getting because they're expensive. Actually, I did find some, but I don't like the way I have to do it. Mike from mhound9 found some for me, but the guy does airport shipping only, and I've never done that before, and it's like an hour to my airport, and it'd be a pain. Like, I'd have to take a day off from work probably. Jamie McDonald says Jeff and quality was just mentioned in the same sentence for the first time ever. LOL. Good one, Jamie. That was a good one. Priscilla says, oh, he said plecos are better than puffers. Psh, did you choke on that bug bite? Huh? I said, I think my exact words were, in my opinion, plecos are better than puffers, but I have never kept puffers before, so I really don't know. That was pretty much the exact thing I said. Okay, something happened with Niles. Okay, what Niles said. I got engaged today. I'm thankful for my beautiful fiance. Congratulations, Niles. That is good to hear, buddy. I can't wait to fast forward until I'm there. I haven't even been looking for a woman in the last 3 years. I haven't sworn off from women at all. It's just I got MTS and forgot about women for a while. But congratulations, man. I'm really glad to hear that. I wish I could snap my finger. That's the problem with me, is I want to just fast forward and get through it all and not have to go through all that lovey-buggy stuff, you know, and just get all the way through it. That's what my problem is. And another thing, I've been single for so long. Gosh, I'm going to have to do a lot of changing. I'm going to have to do a lot of biting my tongue and not spending so much money. Like, I spend all my money on whatever I want, whenever I want. I don't ever ask anybody what I spend it on. You know what I mean? And, like, when you're in a relationship, I've got to do a lot of changing. I don't make my bed, you know. I don't lay the toilet seat down. I've got a lot of work to do. I feel sorry for the woman that does end up with me, because I will get married someday. I'll break down one of these days and, you know, go forward. But congratulations, Niles. I'm happy for you. Bug bite tastes worse than North Fin if you ask me. LOL. The North Fin, they've got a little bit stronger of an odor. Let me smell these again, because I just said that, and now watch me smell these, because I know what the North Fin, I feed a lot of the North Fin kelp wafers. These smell a lot like the North Fin kelp wafers, but not as pronounced. The North Fin kelp wafers, my plecos are on it immediately. My shrimp are on it immediately. So you know that they can smell it right when it gets in the water. Oh, happy Spanksgiving. Spanksgiving. Ruh-roh. The Nano Tank says, marriage, never again. You know, I of all people could say that, but because I was married for 17 years. I've been divorced for almost 9 years now. But, you know, I of all people could say that because, you know, my marriage, you know, we were split up 3 different times in 17 years. I would still like to get married someday, but the biggest thing that I'm being careful of is your second marriages end in divorce 85% of the time. That's what the average is in the U.S. anyhow. And the biggest reason is people go out and just get married right away. You know, just boom, boom, boom. Kind of like, what do they call that, rebound thing? They get they get into a relationship with someone, they're like, let's get married, and then it's like 6 months later, you're like, I hate this person, and they get a divorce. So I've got rules, like I get into that relationship again, I'm gonna be dating them and fiancéed up with them for a long time before we get married. I'm not gonna make them wait to where it's unhonorable and stuff like that, but we got to know each other before we get married. Marriage isn't always bad. It's not always easy. I've been married 27 years. I would probably still be married, but I didn't have any choice in the matter. But 27 years, I would have been, okay, I was married in 94, so I would have been married 25 years this coming April. So, yepper. I like farmers only, but for fish fanatics. Sunshine Aquatic says, LOL, like farmers only, but for fish fanatics. That's what we need to start. There's probably not one of those out there. Come up with a real catchy tune like, you don't have to be lonely with fishhobbyist.com or something. Fishkeepersonly.com. You don't have to be lonely with fishkeepersonly.com. I forgot the lyrics there for a second. I'm not going to be touring anytime soon. How long have I been married? David Gilkison asked, how long have I been married? I didn't know you were married, so I don't know. 8 years, I think. Oh, Lord. Yeah, that's something that you need to know. It's a really important thing. All right, we're after 9 o'clock. I could probably go until 10, but I got to go get me a drink. I'll be right back. Candy, are you laughing at my singing? Gosh, Dozer, you got it blocked, don't you? Jeez. You coming with me? Come on. I found my wafers, guys. And my Tetra colors. I don't know why none of those were in here. Wonder what easy green tastes like. Just put it in there and just squirt a little squirt here. I'm just a guy with a cat and some fish. What is going on? Was in a bad marriage for 13 years. I swore I would never get back into a relationship. Then bam. Met someone who's my best friend, my soulmate, my everything. That's awesome. I know one thing. I haven't been rushing things. I'm like, if it happens, it happens. Ken Amy says it's complicated. Let's see here. Ken, pull the trigger, my friend. Go to the courthouse. That's another thing. Like, I don't want to have... Ooh. Grizzly, you're in trouble. There was a hair in my dip. Gross. I wish it would have been up like this where I could have got it on video. Then they would be in big trouble. When you see a long hair in your shoe, you know instantly it's not yours, you know? So it's like, that could be mine, you know? But no, it's not. It's not a coarse beard hair. So, I've only been married 3 years, but together for like 8, living together for the last 6. MTSmatch.com. He's got to go potty. I didn't go potty. I thought about it, but I went before I came in here. So, yeah, I thought I'd just wait. Rob Meyer says instead of fish keepers, MTS.com. Yeah, no kidding. Yep, married with 1.5 kids. You know, I can see it now. You know, my profile would read, have 13 aquariums in my bedroom, baby. You know, it's like, get a picture of me in here. This is my bedroom, honey. It's like, you don't have to be lonely with MTS.com. David Gilkison said, when you getting those holiday beard lights? Yeah, no kidding, right? I'm 34 too, got married at 18. Yeah, I got married at, I think I was 18, and then divorced. I think I got divorced at like 36, somewhere around in there. Oh, he has a big boy. He can hold it for 3 hours. He has a big boy. He can hold it for 3 hours. Okay, Priscilla, I'm going to go ahead and scroll past that one. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, 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 Priscilla. Maybe you were writing he's... Oh, LOL, he's a big boy. He can hold it for 33 hours. Whoa, whoa, I read it a different way. Ay, ay, ay. Wait, what? I heard wafer and Tetra MA color granules. Oh, Jeremy. Did you find that stuff in the bathroom? No, that was on the dining room table. See, I've got a fish room in my dining room. So lots of times I'll take these Tetra granules, like I took them from over there earlier, and I went around and started feeding all the fish. I fed all my fish Tetra granules today. And it ended up, I've got some plecos spawning right now, right over there. It ended up on the dining room table out there, so. Yipper. You better be good out there, Dozer. Come on. Come on. Come on in here. Good boy. Did you get your business done? Good. Good boy. He buys me fish. He's a keeper. Yeah, it could be a big money maker. I'll start that web domain right now. Just became single for the first time this year. I'm 34 and haven't been single since I was 18. Good grief. It's definitely different. I got over mine pretty quick. It was one of those type of deals where it's like, actually, I look back on it now, and my ex-wife kind of did me a favor. You know, like, I'm fine with it, you know. Like, and I have been for a long, long, long time. I've been way over it. At first, it didn't seem that way. But, yeah, things are good. Ay, ay, ay. They moved the branch meeting from 8:30 to 1. Good grief. Let's try some Tetra granules, Jeff. That dip is the size of Texas. Yeah, I go through a can of chew sometimes every day, but most of the time it's like every other day I gotta buy a can of chew. And I hardly ever buy a carton. Back when I used to smoke cigarettes, this August I'm thinking it was 5 years since I smoked this August. Maybe it was 4. Maybe I'm going on 5, but when I used to smoke cigarettes, I bought a new pack every day. I never would ever buy the carton, and you save money by buying a roll or a carton because you buy it in bulk, you get it cheaper. I don't know why I do that, but Jeffro got distracted with pleco porn. You missed him eating bug bites, Joel. Yeah, Joel's here. What guppies or inler would you advise getting from the 30-gallon to live with in my pleco growouts, and where would you advise getting them from, King Lee or Aquabit or somewhere else? Well, on suggestive stuff like that, my taste is going to be different than yours. King Lee, he does have some inlers because I was on his website the other night because someone was wanting to buy some. They were wanting to buy some inlers off of me that I know King Lee has, and I know that Lucas has, and I don't like selling stuff for cheaper than what other people are selling them for. So the person was wanting to buy them off of me. They were wanting to buy a pair, and they wanted to know how much I would charge, and I never sold these inlers that I was selling before. So I went to Lucas, and he was selling them $40 a pair, and then I went to King Lee's website, and he was selling them for $39.95 a pair. So I just did $39.95 a pair, and that's how I do things. Like on Plecos, what I do is I go to Aquabid and look around and see what pretty much the average price is, and then I ask two other hobbyists out there, ask them what they're selling them for, because I don't want to start, like, let's say that super red plecos are $10 across the board. Well, I don't want to start selling them for $2 and make a bunch of people mad out there and knock the bottom out of the price. You know what I mean? I'm not big enough and powerful enough to do that, but enough dummies like me out there doing that, and it would. But yeah, on the type of inlers or whatever, that's going to be subjective. It's like what your taste is. Joel from Corvus Oskin is in the house. Thanks for stopping in here, Joel. Nice to see you. Hopefully you're having a good Thanksgiving, buddy. Let's see here. Yeah, and you did miss me eating some flu ball bug bites earlier. Kind of going a weird way here lately. The other night I ate some Pleco wafers, which I don't recommend, and I don't recommend eating the flu ball bug bites either. They give you like a real fishy taste in your mouth, aftertaste. Oh, great question. Joel says, what size tank for Olivia, question mark. You know that one cube tank that you had? I think it was a 60-gallon cube that you had. I think it was a acrylic cube, pretty square in dimensions. I can't remember what the dimensions were, but it seems like you had some killifish in there or something like that. Something like that would be cool. I've seen some dads on YouTube do little princess tanks for their little girls and stuff, but I know that babies really love aquariums, but you've got aquariums for her to see. It's not like you have to make her her own or whatever, you know. But like Roman Atwood, his kids have always loved, he's got a great big saltwater tank, you know. His kids have always loved the aquariums, you know. His little girl will just sit there and just lay on the floor and just stare at the tank, you know. And like Angelo's fish tanks that's in the chat here every once in a while, he's got a little baby boy right now, and he'll do an Instagram post where he's sitting in a chair, and it will show like the side, and like he'll turn the camera, and it's like right there in front of this big aquarium, you know, and that little boy's just sitting there just staring at the aquarium. But you can do those things now without having to make her her own tank. But a little princess tank would make for a good video someday when she gets a little older. But yeah. Keith Boardley says, I quit smoking 15 months ago after smoking for 25 years. So I quit smoking, I want to say this August was my 4th year. So I'm 42, so I would have been 38. I had smoked since I was 16. So do the math. 18 plus 4 is 22. I smoked for 22 years and I quit. And I'm still out of breath lots of times when I walk through the house. I quit because I started getting out of breath really bad. Like it was better, and they say your lungs do rejuvenate, but it can take up to 10 years for you to really get your air back. So yep, Candy linked Twin City Guppies and LR Brett's in the chat. Thanks a lot, Candy. 800 gallon for one female BB. That's funny, Candy. I managed to stop smoking tobacco. Can't claim to be smoke-free, though. Joel. Hey, call it how you see it, right, buddy? um, let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. I mean it. Oh, okay, I already read that. Corey from Aquarium Co-op is here. He says, "Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, buddy." The wafers weren't bad, at least not the Hikari wafers. And mine were Tetra, the algae wafers, and they weren't bad. They just had no flavor to them. And I didn't really start reading the ingredients on them. Like tonight, Daryl Deemer, he mentioned after I ate the bug bites to read the ingredients, and the first ingredient in the Blue Vault bug bites is dried black spider fly larvae, and I can tell by the flavor of these that these have more good stuff in them for your fish than those Tetra algae wafers. The Tetra algae wafers were real bland. Like when I cook food at home, I put lots of spices and seasonings and all kinds of different things in it. If Joel's still in the chat, he used to be a chef. He knows what I'm talking about. Like I've been called by buddies Chef Jeff before. You know, I can really cook pretty good. I don't know that I could be a very good restaurant cook because I like to take my time and stuff. But I could tell that the Blue Ball bug bites have better flavoring. Like there's more stuff in them than the algae wafers. And that makes me sit there and think, you know, and like the kelp wafers, these Northwind kelp wafers, stuff jumps on these quicker than anything that I feed. So there's bound to be some good ingredients. Like the first ingredient in kelp wafers is organic kelp, whole Antarctic krill meal, high omega-3 herring meal. The odor is really strong on the kelp wafers, and right when you drop them down in the tank, my plecos are just attacking it. Good stream earlier at Aquarium Co-op. Yeah. The other night I ate some wafers and it started a trend. I almost thought whenever I did that, oh boy, what did I start? And sure enough, Mile High Plecos was throwing down some money tonight to get me talked into doing it. And you feel bad once they start doing that, because you feel bad for not doing it, but at the same time it's like I can't eat fish food every live stream. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all. Katie Overall says, "Be right back." Jeff Chambers says, "Dug the live stream today, Corey." Yep, it was a good one. I remember last year's. I think last year's was 8. This one I think was 4, or around 4. B Pryor. Hang on a second. The chat went nuts. B Pryor is in the house. He says, "Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving to you, and welcome to the live stream." Mike Howe from MHow9 says, "Happy Thanksgiving, Corey and Corvus." The Nano Tank talking to Corvus. Kevin from KG Cichlids is in the house. What's up, Jeff? What is up, Kevin? Nice to see you. Hopefully you had a good Thanksgiving over there in the sunny state of California. Sunshine Aquatics. Oh, do a Neon Tetra Tank. Joel says, "My lungs are messed up. I won't see 50. Yeah, and I'm not so sure that it's still my lungs. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. The whole reason why I quit smoking was because, you know, I started thinking, I'm like, gosh, you know, like, I don't want to be one of those. Because for years, I delivered oxygen, you know, and I was around lung cancer patients all the time. And I still smoked, you know what I mean? The only reason why I'm really quit smoking right now is because I still chew tobacco, you know. So I can't really technically brag about not smoking anymore. At least I don't have stuff going into my lungs anymore, but I still have a bad habit. Any kids in the chat, don't start nicotine of any type. Don't ever even start it, because then you have a battle, because it is addictive. I don't know what that was. Okay. Tampa Tom says spider fly. I must be really behind in the chat, but it is a dried black spider fly. Oh, maybe. Okay. It says dried black spider fly larvae. That's what the first ingredient is. I guarantee I'm not going to be able to get a very good image of it. Soldier fly larvae. Dried black soldier fly larvae. That's how bad my eyes are. Thanks a lot, Tampa Tom. I appreciate that. A fly is a fly, right? Kid Amy. Yeah, soldier fly larvae, not spider fly. Oh, there's some more of that blonde stuff coming out. What did Candy say? Let's see. Spider fly, soldier fly, same thing. LOL. Did somebody come up and say that it's soldier fly? They probably did. Somebody smarter than me. I didn't catch it. Hey, anyone here ever kept albino guppies? I really want some, but I'm afraid I am not ready to keep them. I need advice, like maybe should I get a UV sterilizer filter or should I just go sponge filter? The thing about albino guppies, a lot of albino species, is they're just kind of weakling, you know? I'm not trying to talk bad about people that raise them, or, you know, there might be somebody out there that are raising really good albino guppies now, but albinos are just kind of a weaker species, and I don't think it really has to do with a UV sterilizer or a sponge filter. I don't believe. The albino guppies that I've kept in the past didn't make it, and I've heard of other hobbyists the same problem, and what I've heard is they're just like a weak line, like they're just kind of wimpy. And that's probably not the proper terminology, but that's what I think of when I think of it in my mind, is like they're really tough to keep alive, you know. Sunshine Aquatic says awesome beard, cool fish, and can cook. Why are you still single? Pretty much because I have aquariums all around my bed. This is my bedroom that I'm sitting in right now, and there's aquariums everywhere, and I don't ever go out, and like I'm raising kids, and that's my main priority. Is, you know, I've just got my priorities straight is what it is. Nothing against women or anything. Kevin says, did you sprinkle tetracolored granules on your pecan pie today? No, but I did sprinkle some Ocean Nutrition flake food on something today. Not for my consumption, but I sprinkled it on a food that I made for something. I've eaten live spiders, flies, ants, etc. I'll take that challenge. Yeah, there's Dozer. He's snoring back here. I wish this mic would come off and I'd take it down there and put it up next to him. He's sawing logs. There's a study out there that says we eat like a pretty large amount of spiders every year in our sleep, and we don't even know it. Like it's like something like 10 spiders a year average that we all eat in our sleep. Go for an uncle next time. You ate ants? Question mark. Really, Candy, those are the one I want. How hardy are they? Mine are breeding, Devin, and I'm raising them no problems. Thank God there was ham at the turkey dinner. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Maybe tonight's poll should have been turkey or ham, because I still don't know if I'm going to do turkey or ham Saturday on my dinner. Sunshine says I keep quitting and then starting back up. Currently smoking again. Yeah, I went through that for years too. I almost let that happen when I quit this last time. I had thrown all my cigarettes away. I had been quit smoking for like 2 years, and behind my microwave I found a full pack of cigarettes never opened. And my daughter, my 21-year-old daughter, she was probably like 15 at the time, or 16, somewhere around in there. She was with me when I found them, and I acted like I threw them away, but I didn't. I put them in my coat pocket. And I can remember struggling all day long thinking, I'm going to smoke these. And then I'm like, no, I'm not. And I'm going to smoke them. And I remember being just really stressed out in a line with the cashier that was just really getting on my nerves. And all I could think of while I was there is like, it's these cigarettes in my back pocket, you know? Like, I need to throw these things away and let them, or make them not have a grip on my life anymore. And right when I walked out of that grocery store, I just threw them in the trash when I went out, and that was the only close call that I had. Mile High Plecos is back. Everybody say hi to him so he can't get mad at us for ignoring him. I don't know if you guys were on the Sergeant Tank live stream. Was it no, it was Tuesday night. Jeremy was live Tuesday night. And Mile High Pleco showed up to the stream. He's had this thing here lately where he gets upset. Like he does it with Bob and he's done it with me. Where he's like, quit ignoring me. Quit ignoring me. And he'll do a super chat and say, quit ignoring me. Well, Bob's got to where he ignores him all the time on purpose now. And I think that happened Monday night on Bob's stream. So Mike has a complex about it now. He thinks everybody's ignoring him. Well, he shows up to Jeremy's live stream, and Jeremy had him on like ghost mode on purpose one night because Mike was trolling him or something like that, and he forgot to ever take it off. And Mike was in this stream talking to us all, and we wasn't answering him back because we couldn't see him. And he sends me a text and he says, "Can you see me in the stream?" Because he knew that I was there, and I'm like, no. And he sent me a screenshot, and it's where he was talking to me in the chat, and I wasn't answering him. And come to find out, Jeremy had him on like some kind of ghost mode or hidden. He had him hidden. It was funny. We were all talking to Mikey, and we couldn't see him. He was just ghost. It was funny. Good times. It was like one of those old school live streams. It was a good time. Chain smoking. Mikey says chain smoking something. Chain smoking and alcohol abuse is the key to youth. Whatever. Don't listen, Devin. Devin's about the only youngin' in the thing right now. You mods, hide that comment. It's a bug. That's enough. You can compost with them. John Becker says albinos are generally weak. They have bad eyesight and miss a lot of food. That reminds me of that really awesome like dragon scaled betta that Mike from AquaPros got. The scales keep on growing or something like that until they grow completely over the eyes, and they'll eventually go blind. But it is like a beautiful fish. Some of those bettas out there are just amazing nowadays. That thing is really awesome, but it's kind of sad but true. Benjamin P says, just tell them it's a new fangled waterbed. Yeah, no kidding, right? I get albino guppies mixed in, and they haven't been any harder to raise for me, but they are bred in my water from clean fish. That makes sense. Candy says hers breed just fine. I have raised fry and they're a breeding size now from King Lee. That's good to know. Potato Shroom says I sub. Thanks a lot, Potato Shroom. Welcome to the live stream. Priscilla said that's a lie and she cried about it, I guess. Sobbing. She's sobbing. I have to scroll over some of those because I don't know. That one says she's sobbing. She said, that's a lie. And she sobbed. The last time I did this to her in the chat, she commented below and said, he's reading emojis now? Okay. Joel says, I don't eat spiders. I got other things to do. Is the chat super delayed? No, I'm really far behind. No, I'm not. Yeah, I'm really far behind. Oh, Mikey never had a chance. So I just scrolled to the bottom. If I missed anything that was really important, sometimes I go to a lot of live streams. I can't remember who that was that even made that comment. Palmer Aquatics. So Palmer Aquatics, I go to a lot of live streams too. And like right now, what I'm basically doing is I'm hanging out in the chat with you guys. So I basically could be no different than you guys. But yeah, I'm always behind in the chat. There's only 48 people here, so I shouldn't be too far behind. So if anybody asked anything, I just went to the very bottom. Let's see here. Leave it to Jeremy. LOL. I had to make a second account. Yeah, he did. That was funny. He made a second account. It was called Richard Jerome or Jerome Richard or something like that. That was so funny. Yeah, that was a good stream. Never had a chance. Yeah, that was a good one. Sunshine Aquatics would love to get a giant koi betta. They're nice. Very, very nice. This is the place to be. Everyone is like Bob Who. Bob Who? Question mark. Yeah. Yeah, Bob did say that he was going to go sometime this weekend. But in his defense, I've went like almost 2 hours here, so it's one of those. It just is what it is. You know, no big deal. Speaking of that, we'll go for another 20 minutes, and then we'll call her quits. Boom, 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 boom. Brian Willard is in the house. Hello, all. What is up, Brian? Welcome to the live stream. I kind of did the grand finale at the very beginning. I ate some flu ball bug bites at the very beginning of the live stream that didn't taste too bad. The first one I ate didn't taste too bad, but the aftertaste is what's so bad. The aftertaste tastes like fishy. Yeah, Bad Bob. Yeah, you're right, Reels. Bad Bob's been gone for quite a while, though. Aunt Bob. Yeah, Auntie Bob the other night. It was funny. It actually wasn't too funny, but Candy didn't like it very much. But I think we all found it pretty funny. Bob was talking about, because Caleb was in the stream, and he was like, we're going to get you a lizard. And Candy's like, no. And he was like, I'd be the best auntie, uncle there ever was, or something like that. And hashtag Auntie Bob kicked in immediately. Sergeant Tank says, Mikey just can't figure out his account. It's been that way for a couple years. He was never blocked. Oh, no. Oh. Select Pet says, after Jeff quits, everyone go spam Bob's stream with hashtag Jeffroz. I would almost bet you, I don't know, when did he go live? Because I probably got a notification on it. I would almost bet you it's a mobile one. He just started 7 minutes ago. Oh, he's with Jimmy, though, so they might go for a while. Yep, the thumbnail, and it also is called Shawiska Bob. Oh, so they're going to name that other channel Shawiska Bob, I bet. Spam is wrong word. After Jeff quits, everyone go to Bob's stream with Jeffro. Careful, Flu Ball might not want sponsor you if you diss their bug bites. Yeah, I'm not really dissing them, just they actually they've got more flavor in them than the other stuff that I ate the other night. Like, they're probably pretty good for your fish. I mean, my plecos love them. I fed some today, actually. Okay, so we're at the bottom of the chat. We only got 40 people left. Did everybody vote on the poll that I've got? I've got a live stream poll up here. What tank should I live stream from tomorrow night? Shrimp tank, pleco tank, a live bear tank, or a planted tank? I'm going to go ahead and vote. And 100% of people are saying that right now, what I voted for. That's pretty cool. He went back for more. He's not dissing. Yeah, I did. I went back for more, and the second time I ate three big ones, not broken ones. Tampa Tom voted. Okay. Jeremy's Wild Studio says he voted. Sweet. So the plan is tomorrow night. I don't have much going on. My daughter is going to come in with her boyfriend around 6, but I don't know what all they got going on, but I'll jump on tomorrow night. I don't know exactly what time yet or anything, but Niall Seaton says he had seconds. Jeffro likes it. Yep. Sunshine says bug bites fish approved and kinda Jeffro approved. Yeah, kinda. They do leave an afterbite though. You got to have like a bush latte to wash them down with. Jamie voted and Reels voted. Refresh the page. It's not 100%. Yep, you're right. Ay. Okay. Ooh, only 10% for mine. Whoa, so right now live bearers are the heavy. I might have to do it from a live bearer tank. I know exactly which one too. It'd be a good one for the stream too. If that one wins, I'll go with the live bearers. Live bearers are in the lead right now. Only 10% of people want plecos. That actually kind of surprises me because my pleco videos do so much better. I mean, that's actually surprising. I haven't made a live bearer video in a long time. And I've got a lot of people that follow me that are live bearer lovers. Like, I've got 2 different guppy tanks. I've got a swordtail tank. I've got a platy tank. I've got 6 different Endler tanks. I've got 5 different Endler strains. Actually, I've got 6 different Endler strains. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got 8 Endler tanks. What's up, Rob93 Aquatics? Party people! What is up, man? Nice to see you. Hopefully you had a great Thanksgiving, buddy. Benjamin P says, I'm guessing the worse they taste to us, the better it is to your fish. Exactly. Like those pleco wafers that I ate the other night, they were bland, just cardboard tasting. Let's see here. I am a guppy guy. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, Tampa Tom. Science Gal Aquatics says live bearer all the way. I really got some really nice swordtails going too. They're really making a comeback. They're just not very prolific. Hang on one second before I say. Yeah, I do have a heater in there. I just don't keep the heat turned up very high. I think they would probably produce a lot more. They'd be probably more prolific if I turned it up. I think I got it down around 72 because they will live for longer at a lower temperature, but they just won't, breed as much. And I think that female, she holds onto her fry for a long time too. Rob93 says, Jeff, hope you're doing well. I am doing great, man. Had a really good day. You missed, Select Pet says you missed Jeff taste testing his fish food. Yep, I did. Yeah. 2 streams in a row. I'm gonna have to put that one on lock for a while. Good grief. I'll be having to start another video series on my channel calling what did I taste test today or something. Gosh. Alright, guys. Got about 13 more minutes to go. Since this is technically a Q&A live stream, does anybody have any questions for me tonight? Let's do that for the last 13 minutes. Anybody have any questions? Fish keepers only? Okay, cool. Hashtag fish keepers only. Sounds good. Michigan Aquatics says, I got to go, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. God bless and peace. You too, man. Thanks for coming tonight, and hopefully we'll see you again. I'm going to go live for a little bit tomorrow night from probably a live bearer tank, it looks like. And then Saturday night, I always go live at 7 p.m. Central. So if you ever want to hang out again, just come on back, buddy. Currently waiting on my female to drop her fry. So you've got a swordtail colony too. Cool. Yeah, my female, she holds forever. She gets real big too. She's probably 4 inches long, maybe even 5 inches long. And just real wide. It looks like she's always holding. John Bedker says, do you have trios of the red bars to sell? Always. That line is really prolific. This tank, you probably won't be able to see it because that light is like super bright. But this tank is full of red bar Endler males and females. Like, this is my breeder tank for them. And it's just full. And then I've got another tank that's just an all-male tank, and I've got some that have grown out that are just cool AF, man. I mean, their red streamers on their tails are just magical. They're like one of my nicest lines. Real says Jeffro versus Fish Food. Favorite TV show of all time. My favorite TV show of all time. TV show. Ooh, that's a good one. Probably a Little House on the Prairie. Um, like I grew up watching stuff like that when I was a kid because that's what my mom liked to watch. So like the Waltons, Little House on the Prairie, but Little House on the Prairie I like it more than the Waltons. Seinfeld and Frasier are good shows though. They really are. In Friends, and then like The Office and different things like that. I love all those shows, but I watched a lot of Little House on the Prairie growing up, and I could be an actor on a remake for that show. I know all the lines. Sunshine Aquatic says, what's your go-to for fry food? For fry food, I've got North Bend fry food right now, and then I do a lot of live stuff. So like I do micro worms and vinegar eels, and then I also will do the Tetra granules and crunch them up in my fingers, and the fry get the powder, and then the adults get the chunks, you know. But on fry, I do a lot of micro worms and vinegar eels. I've got um, cultures of those going at all times. And then like the North Bend fry food, I put it in a ketchup squeeze bottle, like kind of looks like the Aquarium Co-op one, and it's got a lot of really good stuff in it, and they love it. Science Gal Aquatic says, I love Lucy and the Golden Girls. Those are both awesome shows. I love both of those as well. I Love Lucy was really good. And so was the Golden Girls. Oh my gosh. Jamie McDonald said, do you keep fry in the tanks with the parents or pull them into their own tanks? Usually what I do, like this one, what I do is, after I get a really good colony going, that's just like really awesome, what I like to do is pull all the males out, and then I'll be left with like 75 fish in there, and like out of all the 75, like 50 of them are fry, and then I wait for the males. When you pull the dominant males out, the younger males will start coloring up sooner than what they would if you leave all the males in. So that's what I do. I do all male tanks, and when the fry get a little bit older, they color up, and right when they color up and you can tell they're a male, I pull them out and put them in the all male tank. But right now what I've been doing is I've been trying to get a couple more generations going, so I've been leaving like 3 males in there and keeping the big females hit all the time, because my red bar endlers are a pretty good seller. And then right now my rainbow tiger endler colony, I've just got them all mashed up in a 40-gallon. I don't have them separate. The only tiger endlers line that I've got right now that I'm line breeding out is I've got these in this tank up here that are a little bit different than, I'm going to call them a white rainbow tiger endler. I've got a male and a female in their own little 10-gallon tank right now that I put them in there when the male was old enough I could tell it was a male, and the female was old enough I could tell she was a female. But she's pregnant right now, and when she finally drops her fry, I'll be able, and I've had them in there a couple of months, I'll be able to tell, right away, if I need to, cull, or if she's shooting out all white, and I got that line fixed. I mean, I'm going to work on that line and try to get it all that way, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But my rainbow tiger endlers, I've just got them all together in a 40-gallon. But I need to start selling. I've got a guy reaching out to me right now that's wanting to buy some off of me. And also my LFS needs some. Like, I'm kind of behind on getting back to my LFS. By his show choices, just kidding. Yeah, I get a lot of flack on the LHOTP. That's short for Little House on the Prairie, My kids tease me all the time, but they know all the characters. They can sit down and watch it, and they know all the, the words and everything too. Benjamin P says pumpkin and pecan are superior to fruit pies. I love pecan pie. That is like my big time favorite. My sister, when she makes it, she takes pecans and grinds them up in a food processor and sets them on top when the liquid isn't set up yet, and then they sink down into the liquid, and then she layers a little bit of full pecans over the top and then bakes it, and that is majorly a good pecan pie. All right, guys, we got about 5 more minutes left. Probably got time for one more question, depending on how thoughtful of a question it is. Niles Seaton says, "Night, guys, I got to go to bed. Catch y'all on the flip side." Have a good one, Niles. Mike Howe says, "I'm heading to bed. Talk to you guys later. Happy Thanksgiving." You too, man. Letter Nails, Frasier reference. Frasier was a good show too. That was a real good show. Tampa Tom says, "Favorite pie, apple, blueberry." My favorite pie is pecan, but my favorite fruit dessert is blackberry cobbler. I grew up in southern Missouri, and I picked blackberries every year, and I would put them in a milk jug, and I would sell them for $5 a gallon to all over the place in the country. And I would pick those things for days and days and days. They grew wild in Missouri. And I would sell a milk jug of them to my mom, and my mom would make a boiled blackberry cobbler in a great big steel pot. And the cobbler dough is not crunchy, not like full-on dough, but it's like a dumpling, a sugary dumpling that's down inside the blackberry cobbler. It is just the best. Science Gal Aquatic says, "Good night. Thanks for the chat. Happy Thanksgiving." You too, Carrie. Really appreciate you coming out tonight, and you have a good one. And we'll see you next time. Blackberry cobbler is my favorite too. It is so good. My mom hasn't made it in years, but it is delicious. Etc. Okay. Somebody's complaining. I got a complaint. Where's Matt? Yeah, he's got my stream going, Jeremy, but he's not here. Anytime the dank is lurking, I'll type in @danktanks and then hit lurker on the end, and I did that about 10 minutes ago. So he's probably was set here like this, and just now his phone is on his chest, and I'm talking, and he's asleep. Sound asleep on the couch, probably. Select Pet says, "Later, guys. If I don't see you in another stream, I'll see you next time. Great stream, Jeff. Grab bloodworms before next Saturday." You have a good night, man. Thanks for coming out tonight, and you have a great one. Sunshine Aquatics says, "Yeah, I'm headed to bed, too. Got to work early tomorrow. Good night, all." You too, Sunshine Aquatics. And happy Thanksgiving. We got about 3 more minutes. Yeah. What is your favorite fish to breed? I really enjoyed those rainbow tiger endlers in my summer tubs. The temps were getting up around close to 80, and whenever I pulled them, it was like probably 85% male, and I thought that was pretty interesting. They were really prolific this summer too, but I really enjoyed spawning the Danios. I had never done it before, and I bought some zebra Danios this summer, and I watched a video on YouTube from Mark's Aquatics, I think is what his name is, a YouTuber from the UK. And he showed, get some, pea gravel, get you a sponge filter, turn it down on low, and get you some Java moss in there and put them in there. And, like you can play musical tanks with them. You can keep the male and the female in another tank, and then at night when you shut all the lights off, put them in that tank together, and tomorrow morning whenever you turn the lights on, they'll spawn if it's time, if the female's full of eggs. Like, you gotta make sure she's getting kind of plump and stuff before you do it. Dozer's having a puppy dream. He's woof, woof. It woke him up. But anyhow, The zebra Danios were a lot of fun, and then we got some longfin leopard Danios, and they're the same way, and we got those to spawn, and that was a lot of fun because then you get to do some infusoria cultures, which that's another wormhole to dig down, and then get into that live foods, like the microworms and the vinegar eels, and they're a lot of fun. They're a lot of work for not very much money, but that's not what it was about. I'd never done the egg scatterers before, and they were so much fun. So, yep, that's what I would probably say. Like to get some longfin. What are they? Longfin something minnows. Oh my gosh, I drew a blank. Lumpy Dog was supposed to get me some. He had some growing out that he said he was going to get me, and then he's just went ghost here lately. So, longfin white cloud minnows is what I'd like to get next. Ken Amy says, I'd like to try CPDs. I would like to get some Celestial Pearl Danios as well. They're really nice. And I would say they'd be, well, I hear that they're a little harder to spawn, but I would say it'd be the same concept, After I get the leopard Danios out of their tank, I need to get on top of it because it got a bunch of green hair algae, and they're so tiny when they're born. When they're wigglers, you can barely see them on the glass, and you've got to really have a really good seasoned tank if you don't have any infusoria. So anyhow, I believe we are at the top of the hour. We went for a little over 2 hours tonight. Thanks a lot for everyone that came out on a Thanksgiving night. We held good numbers all night long. I really appreciate it. I am probably going to go live tomorrow night. I don't know for sure, though. If not, I will see you guys Saturday night at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks for coming out tonight, and have a great rest of the week. Peace out, y'all.